Hi, I'm Oscar. I choose to create my project under the topic of future needs and focusing on sustainable printing and paper recycle through a smartphone application called SGP. For the group research, we focus on the topic of sustainability and the future needs. From this research, I was able to structure my own direction, focusing on environmental sustainability with the impacts of paper waste and green printing. I found that paper waste is a severe problem in many industries, especially in the printing industry. In Australia, the average office worker uses around 50 kg of paper a year, which is equivalent to some 10,000 sheets of A4 paper. Although we are all dreaming of paperless office, we know in reality it is still a far way away. Today, in many office environments, printing is still essential, but waste is definitely not. Green printing is a good way to reduce waste, prevent the cutting of trees, and minimize the quality of printing ink used for each and every printing process. However, despite the printing industry has been encouraging green printing, but in fact most people are choosing to avoid green action as many of them think it will cost them more than they are typical. For the most part, people are simply unaware of the economic benefit of going green. This lack of knowledge and motivation makes consumers unwilling to make decisions that they perceive will cost them more money. Therefore, I wanted to create a tool for those who lack the knowledge or are unaware of the benefit of going green print to assist them in developing the green print habit, changing the way they deposit paper, and allowing more flexible printing strategy to promote compliance and recyclability, ultimately making printing and recycling more efficient, sustainable, cost-effective, and time-saving. My initial proposal was a mobile application that supports young adults in Gold Coast to use screen printing and recycling paper more effectively. To reinforce my findings and ideas, I conducted a range of user research, survey, interview, and general mapping to gain a deep insight into my potential users' behavior, wants, and needs. The results shows that over 68% of young people are thinking that paper waste and environmental sustainability are important. Most of them use printing every day and use above 10 sheets of paper daily. However, despite that most of them are willing to make a change, but they feel like they lack of time, motivation, and knowledge to build a more sustainable habit. In further development, I also created two personas based up on my research to assist me to understand better my user and goals. I then start sketching out ideas and references on paper and building the early phase of my prototype and send it to three different people and ask for their opinions. The application was designed to really straightforward and simple onboarding. Logging to the main page, users can directly see their printing tasks and make changes or review their printing progress. The top part also shows the user's usage data updates. In the map page, the user can send their files to the nearest printing store. Once the user reaches a point, the user will get X point that can be used for coupons. This policy encourages users to act in a fun and simple way and feel satisfied after taking an action. The tips page provides daily news and information to help users better understand environmental sustainability and recycle method. On the upload page, users can quickly upload files in a few steps. The dashboard page contains statistics on users' paper usage, contribution to the environment, and their goals and activity achievement. This feature gives users a sense of accomplishment in recycling and sustainable habits and feeling benefit from recycled paper and the use of green printing. In addition, a desktop version was made to help users send files through the desktop. This provides more convenience and flexibility because most users do their work on desktop and they can check through the mobile app when they go to the print store. In general, I believe that my project meets the needs of users. SGP successfully combines different functions to help young office workers or students use green printing service and encourage them to develop a more green habits in a fun and relaxing way. Thank you.